Good morning, guys. Welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to take you through not only 1 but 2 days of family medicine. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Hope you guys are doing awesome. Right now it's about 7:20. Clinic starts at 8 o'clock. As you guys can see, I'm already dressed, ready to go. But yeah, I'm going to grab my breakfast real quick, take you guys with me throughout my day, and I hope you guys enjoy today's vlog. On my lunch break right now. This morning we saw about 10 patients, got done at around noon, and then we have about 11 or 12 more patients scheduled for this afternoon, and then hopefully we should be done at about 5 or 5:30. So yeah, gonna start seeing some patients here pretty soon, and I'll see you guys later. Just got home. Hey, Penelope. Hi, P. Alright guys, it's about 5:30 in the afternoon. All done seeing patients. For family medicine, you really have to know pretty much everything. I mean, if you think about it, you have to know things about ortho, you have to know things about internal medicine, you have to know things about OB, you have to know things about pediatrics. Really, you have to know things about everything. So clinical studying can be, honestly, a little bit boring just because we used to be pretty limited on our resources, especially video resources. We used to not have those awesome videos that Sketchy made for step 1 and your basic science courses. What was really great about that is you could sit down and watch a ton of cartoons and it wouldn't feel like you're studying, but you retain so much knowledge just from memorizing those pictures. But now Sketchy is diving into the clinical medicine. Now we are starting to get Sketchy videos geared towards our NBME shelf exams, towards step 2. So it's really giving us that same enjoyment that we had while studying for step 1, for studying for step 2. So right now they have internal medicine, and yeah, why don't I show you guys what this Sketchy is all about. Alright guys, welcome to sketchymedical.com. As you guys can see here on the home page, Sketchy Internal Medicine is now available, so you guys can harness the power of visual learning to do really well on your wards, do well on your internal medicine shelf, and of course, the ultimate end goal, doing well on USMLE Step 2. Alright, so I'm already logged in here. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like once you're already logged in. Alright guys, so this is Sketchy Internal Medicine. They have all these super high yield topics that they made videos for, and specifically things like hypernatremia, hyponatremia, and sepsis. So really great learning tools. And if you guys scroll down here, you can see that they are coming out with new videos every single month. So for the month of February, they're coming out with ECG interpretation and arrhythmias, which I think will be awesome because this is always a very tricky subject. And I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to a tab here where we show you guys what a video looks like. It's basically a sketch that comes to life with a story and symbols that help you guys remember each subject better. So this is a video for hypernatremia. I'm just gonna show you guys a quick little segment on that.
Molality, which, quite frankly, is making me thirsty. Unfortunately, quenching thirst is not the name of the game. In fact, we're going to be depriving ourselves of water in a second here. So
as you guys can see, the video starts out really simple, just kind of a blank sketch. You have a narrator talking. You guys can throw on closed captions. They do have captions here for each symbol. And you guys can also speed up or slow down the speed at which you're watching the video. So definitely the first time you watch it, you may watch it on normal speed or 1.25 speed, but by the second or third time you're watching it, you can definitely watch it at double speed and go through videos a lot faster. So that's an awesome feature they have there. And once you guys are done with the video, you can go ahead and click on the review tab and they go through each symbol of the sketch. So this is the end sketch right here, and you guys can pick apart each symbol by looking down here and seeing what each symbol means. What I really like about Sketchy is you can just look at a picture and memorize so much about a certain topic. So if I'm going through a test and I have a test question that is asking me, how do I treat hypervolemic hypernatremia? Then I'll just think back to the sketch and say, oh yeah, I remember that guy in the very corner of the sketch with the red hose and the D5 attached to that hose. I remember that you treat hypervolemic hypernatremia with D5 and a loop diuretic. And then that way that'll lower the sodium and treat the volume overload. So just really cool things like that that help you remember really small, minute details of medicine. So yeah, I used Sketchy all throughout my first and second year. I used their Sketchy Micro, Farm, and Path, which I absolutely loved, so I think it's great that they're doing this for internal medicine as well. So luckily for you guys, Sketchy Medical and I are partnering up together to offer you guys a 20% discount code. You can use my code ETHAN20 to save you guys 20% off any Sketchy product at all. So whether you guys are wanting to use Sketchy Internal Medicine or use the step 1 part of Sketchy, which is Micro, Farm, and Path, which obviously still applies to step 2 stuff as well, because there are things you do still have to know your pharmacology, you still do have to know your bugs. So these are all still great for step 2 as well. And make sure you guys follow me and Sketchy Medical on Instagram. Here are our Instagram handles right here. We are gonna be offering you guys a really cool surprise, but you guys have to follow us on Instagram to check it out. And I hope you guys take advantage of this awesome learning tool to help you guys ace your classes, your wards, your shelf exams, and step 1 and 2. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. So thanks again, Sketchy, for that collaboration and providing that discount code. Along with Sketchy, I'm using these other cases right here. These are the cases that I'm also studying for family medicine. They're basically like fake patient cases, like as you can see here. 5-year-old female with sore throat, so you go through these cases and then they teach you information along the way. So that's what I've been using for family medicine to study. I'm gonna go ahead and go through some of these cases right now, and then I'll probably have a little bit of dinner once Madison gets home. How's your first day of nursing work? What are you doing?
Working in a transitional care unit.
Are the patients really sick?
We had one guy.
And then what happened?
Gave some meds, cleaned up some poo.
Your hands are getting excessively hotter. So I tried to get Madison to tell you guys about her day, but she's pretty camera shy, but sounds like she had a really good day. She works 3 12-hour shifts a week. She's just gonna study for the rest of the night, and then I will see you guys in the morning tomorrow. Good morning, guys. Welcome to the second day of the vlog. Today I'm going to that off-site private practice. It's like a concierge practice. So yeah, today we start seeing patients at 9:15, and we actually only have 2 booked right now because it is like a concierge style practice. Basically anyone could show up at any time and we would see them. I gotta get on the road, but I will talk to you guys after my day. I will see you guys then. Alright guys, all done with clinic for today. It's actually 2 o'clock. Our second patient of the day was actually an established care visit. Generally those take a little bit longer, but our patient had a lot to talk about, so we actually were able to spend like about an hour and a half with them. So yeah, that's just kind of one of the cooler things with concierge medicine. We're able to really spend a lot of time with the patient and just listen to their problems and figure out what's going on with them. And yeah, I'll see you guys when I get home. Alright guys, back home from the clinic. Just kind of wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about the 2 different experiences that I've had. Half the week I spend at the academic clinic, who they take insurance. The other half of the week I spend at the private practice or the concierge practice, where they don't take insurance. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the private practice and how it all works. So the way she bills her patients is each patient pays a monthly fee, and that will include how many ever times you need to see her that month. You get unlimited access to email her and get a response within 24 hours, and you just have a lot of flexibility. Let's say something comes up and you can't see her during your appointment, you can always reschedule super easy because she doesn't have a ton of patients. She gets paid basically no matter what every month because you're paying monthly whether you see her or you don't, versus an insurance. You're paying an insurance monthly, and then the doctors don't get paid unless they bill you for a visit or bill you for a certain test or procedure. That's how she's able to keep a steady income with such a small patient base monthly versus the insurance clinic. So the insurance clinic, you see, I saw about 20 patients a day, versus with her clinic, the most I saw in one day was 6 patients, and typically it's about 2 patients a day. So her patient load per day is a lot lighter. She's able to spend a lot more time with her patients. In the insurance clinic, we have 2 different types of visits. We have an acute care visit, which lasts 15 minutes, and then an established care visit, which lasts 30 minutes. So the doctors get 15 to 30 minutes to see each patient, whereas the private practice clinic, we basically get as much time as we need or until the next patient's there. So on average, I would say we spend about an hour with each patient going over every aspect of their life. If they have hypertension, if they have diabetes, we go through an extensive amount of time counseling them with their nutrition, with their exercise, how they can deal with their stress and decrease their stress. It's just a great experience because you feel like you're providing a much more holistic approach. The patient is a lot more satisfied because they get to talk to the doctor almost as much as they want to, versus feeling rushed in and out of the office. The interactions at the private clinic are much more personal. I feel like they're much more fulfilling, and just feels like we're providing a much higher quality of care. That might sound awesome, and you might be wondering, like, why doesn't everyone do this business model? Why do we even have insurance? Why do we have that third party that we're paying that basically has no role in a patient's care? The problem is with her practice is if you don't have insurance, if she has to refer you out to a specialist, which she doesn't do very often, but sometimes you just come across things that you can't handle by yourself. So if you have to refer to a neurologist, if you have to refer to a hand surgeon, you don't have insurance, you have to pay full costs out of pocket. And as well as her services, you pay your monthly fee for her out of pocket, and then you pay for your medications out of pocket, and you pay for your lab tests out of pocket. So generally the lab tests are actually pretty cheap with the lab that she contracts to. Those lab tests I feel like aren't really any more expensive than you would pay with insurance. Now as far as the medications, I'm not too sure about that. There are some patients who pay for her care and insurance. There's always two sides to the coin. No practice is perfect. So yeah, it's been really interesting having this experience. This was actually my first choice experience because I wanted to see the business aspect of things in a private practice and also see how patients really like a practice that doesn't take insurance and that does everything directly. I hope you guys thought that comparison between the two practices was interesting. Madison should be home in a little bit and then we're gonna go hit the gym. Alright guys, so for today's workout voiceover, instead of talking about each exercise, I'm actually just going to post the sets and reps that I do for each exercise on the screen, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about just actually balancing working out and medical school, especially while on rotations, because that can be pretty difficult. So my first tip for you guys is to prioritize working out over leisurely activities. Instead of me coming home and sitting down on the couch and watching TV, I usually try to go to the gym. Obviously rest is needed, socializing is needed, but I do try to prioritize the gym over just other random leisurely activities. My next tip that I have for you guys is to basically work out when you can, especially with school and tests and big projects. Your workload is pretty cyclical, meaning that you do have to spend a lot of time either studying or working on a project. After you take a test, your workload usually calms down a little bit, and I think that's a great time to really emphasize your workouts. Also, when you start a new class, the workload is generally pretty light, so that's another great time to pick up working out. But as test time comes near, you may want to scale back your workouts, and then as soon as you finish that test, start ramping up your workouts again. I like to work out a lot during the beginning of my rotations, and as that final exam comes up, I usually scale my workouts back a little bit. So the next tip that I have actually helps me save a lot of time, and that is planning ahead and packing your gym bag the night before. So if I have a busy day and I'm going to be in clinic from 8 to 5, it really helps to have your gym bag already packed with extra gym clothes ready to go in your car, so that way as soon as you get off work or as soon as you get off school, you just go straight to the gym. Because usually I find if I don't go straight to the gym, I usually spend about 30 minutes to an hour just hanging out at home, taking my time, where instead if I just go straight to the gym, I'm not procrastinating, I just go to the gym, get it done, and then I head home. Especially on my pediatrics rotation, I found that saved me a ton of time. And then my last tip for balancing studying and working out would be to use your workouts as a study break. Usually you can't study every single hour of the day, especially when you come home from your rotations. You don't usually immediately start studying because you're already drained from your rotations. It's really hard to get in that good study mindset as soon as you get home. Then I'll use that gym time as just kind of a break to let my mind relax a little bit, to think about other things other than school. And then by the time I come home, I'm ready to focus again, put in a good couple hours of studying, and then get ready to do it all over again. I hope you guys enjoyed those tips. I hope you guys enjoyed today's workout, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the vlog. I didn't know you were there.
Oh.
I'm gonna finish up some cases and studying, but I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Comment down below what you guys want to see next, and I'll see you guys next time.